Hello and welcome everyone, Xavier here, and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3, a highly anticipated turn-based CRPG made by Larian Studios, set in the Forgotten Realms. With that, let's get into it. I will be choosing the balanced difficulty because I am not that great of a player. This cutscene is never easy to watch.
Who are you?
Alright, I will be creating my own custom character. As this will take me a while, I will be back shortly. Alright, and we have our character ready to go. He is a gold dragonborn sorcerer with a blue draconic ancestry. This gives him Witch Bolt as a starting level 1 spell, and at sorcerer level 6 he will gain resistance to lightning, while also dealing more damage with any lightning spell. As you can probably see, he has a stat spread of 12 strength, 14 dexterity, 13 constitution, 8 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 17 charisma. These are not the most min-max stats, but I prefer to not have my character perfect for their roles, and there are a couple of opportunities in Act 1 to permanently increase stats. His proficiencies, the weapons and skills he has some talent in, are shown in the lower right. And now it is time to proceed. We will just call him Xavier.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
And now it is time for us to design our guardian. Again, I will be back. Alright, and with that, I do believe that this will be our guardian. Now we venture forth. We woke up.
My head.
And here we are. Journal updated. Escape the Nautiloid.
Very well. What to do?
Now, I did not play much of this game during the early access, but I did play through the opening portion where you were on the ship. There are a couple of corpses and chests throughout the ship that you can loot for a small amount of gold and other supplies.
Dead. Good.
Arrow of Lightning deals weapon damage and explodes in a bolt of lightning. Targets hit by the lightning possibly take an additional 2 to 8 lightning damage. Nice.
We are here.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
I will be picking up pretty much everything that I can.
We are trapped. We are here. Here.
And here are a few of the very first skill checks that we can get in this game.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to? A man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Oh, poor Xavier. You are such a stupid boy. You sound afraid. Why?
So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. please.
Investigation. Inspect the exposed brain. Skill checks. Some dialogue options require skill check, a dice roll that must meet or exceed a target number. Your character's skills add a bonus to this roll. So, the difficulty class is 10, which means that that is the number that we ultimately must beat or match. Because our intelligence is so low, we have a -1 to this roll. So, let's see what we got. It was 15, it is now 14, and that is higher than 10, so it is a success.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
I trust in Xavier's dexterity more, so we will gently prise the brain from the skull. Again, a difficulty class of 10, but this is based off of our dexterity stat, so I have a +2 to whatever I roll. And I rolled a 3. So that's a failure.
The brain won't budge.
And since we failed that, we will go ahead and destroy the brain. Mirnath would have preferred that rather than having his brain run around.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Indeed we will. But what made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We are turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane. Attacker!
Combat. Get ready to fight. Combat happens in rounds, and each participant gets a turn to act. The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. So, we have 3 imps that we need to kill. Each of them have 6 health. Sadly, we did not get the brain companion because Xavier is not quite capable enough of getting the brain out of the body, but we can still handle this perfectly fine. So as the first in the turn order, Xavier gets to go first because he rolled the highest initiative. And I believe this time we will go ahead and just use Magic Missile. And we'll do it on the farthest away imp. And you can either click this button down here to end your turn. You get to act, as in attack, and you get to move during your turn. I've done all that I wanted as Xavier, so we will move on to Lae'zel.
Swift and lethal.
She is a two-handed warrior, fighter, so we will just bring her over to this enemy here that has not been attacked.
You bow, or you break.
And there we go. An instant kill. We'll go ahead and bring her closer over to the other enemies. And then we will end our turn. Go ahead and fire bolt on that one. End his turn.
Death.
Then use Lae'zel to finish off this one.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Companions. Some allies can join you on your adventure. You can control them the same way as you do your own character. Click a companion's portrait to take control of them. And now, it is time to loot all of the bodies.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
So, our mission currently is to make it to the helm. We're not going to go there right away.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive. Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Same thing with that person there.
You! Get me out of this taxi! We have no time for stragglers.
Ah yes, Sorcerer Arcana. There's magic at work here. Determine what kind. Difficulty class of 7 with a -1. There we go.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
This thing's magically linked to that console. Let me see what I can do.
Hurry! Please!
We got a quest of rescue the Illithid's captive.
The console appears dormant.
Because I did the previous sorcerer option, I now have this available to me. It doesn't even require a skill check.
Console hums to life.
This, however, will take a skill check. And just barely a success.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
And place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
We will be doing the Illithid Wisdom response. It only has a difficulty class of 2.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
And now we will talk to her.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Did you feel what I felt just before? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Oh, we'll help each other. Alright then, let's get going. I'm Xavier.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna go play around with this over here.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Push this center one.
Machine makes them hostile.
And that, unfortunately, made them wake up and attack us. We'll attack this one. Shield. Have her jump behind them, and then do a basic attack. And she missed.
Can't afford to let up.
We will go ahead. Have her also do a firebolt. We'll end her turn. Then we'll just go ahead and do a basic attack. loot all of the bodies, take whatever they're willing to give us.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness. Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Locked. You need thieves' tools to pick a lock, or you can find its key. Well, it is lucky that from the early access I just so happen to know where to get the key. And it is right here.
Most of these gay infected.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Another brain. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
And she transformed into a mind flayer.
Pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Need to
Indeed, it might.
before it's our turn.
Good luck. We can restore ourselves here. This also replenishes our used spell slots.
My faith protects me.
There we go.
This way.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through. Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
And they do not get along very well.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Let me between
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
And as you can see over on the right, we need to reach the transponder before the Nautiloid crashes in 15 turns.
My faith will protect me. Heading there.
with haste.
What's the plan? Have to keep going.
Breathe deep and move.
In the sticks.
On the move.
It's clear. Hurry, before they strike.
Can't give up. Moving.
Another step forward. Torment!
Or your spine
No
is
time.
mine.
I must reach the helm.
Got to focus. On my way.
Wow.
Need to find a way forward.
Let these children of light. The furnace is ours.
Need to stay focused.
And we'll go ahead and use it.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.